Hi, I'm Rex Rempel. I'm the director for the Behavioral Health Program at Lake Washington Tech. Please welcome to our family orientation session for our students. Normally we would get together with you in person, but because of the pandemic, we're having to make adjustments. And so for the time being, we'll offer you this remotely. We want to extend our warm greetings from the faculty of the program. There are a number of active clinicians who are working in the field and who have decades of experience, who are licensed counselors and social workers, who bring their own work experiences, their own personal experiences to the work and to the classroom. This is a real benefit for our students whenever we can work to provide what we call applied education, connecting our subjects to real-world experiences in order to prepare students for work in our profession. We are dedicated to helping students get jobs that they want and preparing them to succeed in those jobs. And so we try to bring together the real world and the classroom as much as possible. We want to recognize that you have all played a very important part in our students becoming the people that they are, developing the gifts that they have, and making them capable of college studies. We know that they couldn't have gotten where they are without your support, and that you will continue to play an important part in their lives. And so it is our privilege to be able to temporarily join with you as supports for these students. We would certainly enjoy the chance to get to meet you and to help you develop an understanding of what your loved one is doing with us. We will have occasions when we will invite the public onto campus. We will have occasions when we open up class sessions to friends and family. We can't do so all the time. Of course, we need to protect students' privacy and privacy of other students, and also preserve our ability to do the work that we're gathering to do. But we still understand that you will play an important part in supporting our students throughout their work. If you have questions or comments for us, we would invite you to route those to us through the students. They know how to get a hold of us, but we want to make them primary as our focus, as it is their education. In case you're wondering who they will be studying with, I'd love to tell you a little bit about our students in the behavioral health program. So our students range in age from 16 to 60 years old. They are 4 out of 5 at this time are women. While at some times in our history we have had a larger portion of older students, presently we have a larger portion of younger students, traditional college-age students, but that's hardly the only situation we have. We have a number of people who are working adults, who are parents, and we try to create situations that will accommodate those students. Many of our students come to their studies because they have a personal mission, a drive to help others, to join the helping professions. And in some cases, this comes from their own personal experiences. An above average number of our students are themselves people who are living in poverty. Some are people who have experienced homelessness. Many are people who have experienced a mental health disorder or who are in recovery from an addiction. Our students oftentimes have had very interesting experiences. At points, as many as half of our students are multilingual students. Oftentimes they have been born and raised in countries other than the United States. They bring a variety of backgrounds and experiences which really do enliven our conversations and our considerations of the issues. We're hoping to prepare students for immediate employment in social services and behavioral health. What this looks like for any particular individual depends on their interests, who they are most driven to or pulled towards helping. And so in some cases, this will mean assisting in mental health treatment. and others helping people recover from their addictions through substance use disorder treatment. We oftentimes work with people who are experiencing poverty or homelessness, and other times some of us are drawn towards serving particular groups of people with particular life issues. Our associate's degree in particular is generalist in focus to prepare people for working with a variety of individuals with a variety of problems in a variety of settings. Our bachelor's level work, our upper division coursework, is more focused on working within behavioral health care, which means working with people with mental health disorders and or substance use issues. To help our students prepare for this work, we have several different types of classes that we offer them. Our associate's degree students, those working in their 100, 200 level coursework, tend to take morning classes. Our bachelor's degree is designed for working adults, and so it offers evening classes, and both have some online components. The variety of subjects they study are intended to help expand their knowledge, expand their skills, introduce them to our history, and introduce them to our values. Along the way, it fosters a variety of means of personal growth, along with the development of their knowledge and skills. One of the highlights is when we're able to get students actual hands-on experience. And so that's built into our curriculum. Our seniors have a year-long internship in which we help them with placements in the community in behavioral health clinics, where they are able to move from observing the staff to assisting the staff to providing services themselves to people in need. This lends itself to a great deal of new energy for the students. It helps them take what before might have been thoughts and ideas and put them into action, developing their skills in the process. It helps them develop new professional networks, and very often leads directly into employment. And so this field work, as it's known, is definitely a highlight of our students' time with us. No doubt you have heard the rumors that social services don't pay well, and you may have concerns about that for our students, especially for the one that you know well. We want to let you know that there is a significant job market, and in fact one that has been growing a lot over the last dozen years. It has expanded at twice the rate of other fields and is paying a living wage. In order to help our students succeed in getting jobs that support them, not only do we offer the internships, but we have a variety of coaching mechanisms we use, helping students develop their resumes and cover letters and interviewing skills, help providing people with direction to jobs that are available, and providing lifelong support through our Employment Resource Center and the faculty and staff. We will be there to assist them not only while they are our students, but for the rest of their lives. To let you know specifically about the job market in our area, I can say that it is strong. This map of the nation shows where the wages are the highest in our field, and we are among the highest paying areas of the country for this type of work. I have myself enjoyed 2.5 decades working in this field and had a very good time doing it professionally and making a fine living in the process. Some of our students will go on to graduate studies, and so we also prepare them for that possibility. For those who are interested, we're going to make sure that they know about their options and are prepared to get involved in social work master's degree programs and counseling, psychology, and a variety of other possibilities to help them grow into the professionals that they want to. Obviously, school costs, and sometimes it costs a lot. I am pleased to say that our tuition is about 40% of the tuition at the local four-year public colleges. And so a significant savings over our public universities, let alone over our private universities. We have nevertheless been making real concerted efforts to keep down the costs that our students have to face, so to keep that from being a barrier. At this point, we have been able to take significant advantage of free online resources and thereby reduce our textbook costs, so that now we're looking at an average cost of books plus fees of being roughly $50 per class. There are certainly times and places where classes have textbooks that can cost $200, even $300, but we will not allow that to be the situation in our program, I'm glad to say. About 1 out of 3 students are receiving some sort of financial aid, and the college has some 75 scholarships available through the college, including several that are only for students in the behavioral health program. As a result, there are hundreds of thousands of dollars of scholarships that are available to the college's students, and many of our students are in fact award recipients. This is an unusual time. We are in the midst of a pandemic, and that has caused real disruptions to our lives, to all of our lives. That's true at the college as much as anywhere. Our college has been called Campus Zero, as the first college in the United States to have students and faculty who were exposed to the virus. As a result, our college has taken this very seriously. I'm very pleased with this approach that our leadership has taken from the get-go, working very closely with our public health faculty on the campus, our nursing faculty on the campus, as well as our governmental resources and healthcare providers. The result is that any classes that can be taught online this summer or this fall will be taught online. The first priority is our safety. And I say that as someone who themselves needs to be protected from this virus, and our students. And so this summer and this fall, we will not be taking any chances, and any classes that do not require heavy equipment or a human body to be practicing skills on, we will do remotely. And so that includes all of the classes for our program. Only a very small number of courses are going to be happening on campus this summer and fall, and there are strict requirements around them. Here's a list of some of the different requirements that have been put in place, and they are strict, I can tell you from firsthand experience. We are not going on campus without caution. And so there is lots of cleaning and re-cleaning between every use of every space. There are systematic checks for symptoms every time you walk in the door. There are temperature checks. We have to take safety trainings. This is being taken very seriously so that none of us get sick. Meanwhile, we all need to also be maintained in our lives. And so there have been a number of emergency grants that the college has made available to help keep students going for those who need it. There has been computer equipment being loaned out to our students so that they have the tools that they need to study from home. And we continue to provide free mental health counseling to those who need it. That's just one of the many important supports that are available to our students. We have a whole list of free resources that we provide to any student on our campus because we are committed to their success. We are not just minds coming in to study a subject matter, but we are whole human beings with whole human lives. And so in order to provide that sort of holistic success, holistic support is made available. So for some people, that means using the on-campus daycare. For others, free tutoring services. For others, that might mean special equipment that they're provided in the classroom to accommodate for their disability, or special accommodations for invisible disabilities. We have meditation rooms, we have the libraries, we have a food pantry. There's a lot available to our students, and we make a point of it within our program of connecting our students to the supports that they need so that they can succeed. And they are. We are very, very proud of the successes our students have been having. Our students have been graduating at higher and higher rates than ever in our program and at our college. We are very proud of the success they have had in winning awards, in winning scholarships, in earning wonderful grades, in getting jobs, and developing into fabulous people. We want to thank you for helping form the context in which our students can succeed, for providing them the meals, the housing, the emotional support, the financial support, all of the little ways and big ways that you make it possible for them to reach their dreams. We look very much forward to gathering with you to celebrate their successes, especially at the time of graduation. That will be a wonderful occasion to recognize them for all that they have done. And I look forward to getting the chance to meet you at some point in the future. Thank you and take care.